of you, part of you that you can never give away.
But what encouraged you to write, first of all?
Well, I do remember my first poem that was in Arabic, and that was the 6th of October, and we had teachers. They were crying over their martyr brothers and stuff like that. So I was so touched about the country and stuff. So I remember very well my first poem was about Egypt.
And that was when you were 7?
Yeah, I was 7.
Wow.
I think 7, 8, something like that. I wasn't yet in third primary or something like that.
So your first poem was in Arabic. What
Yeah,
made
I started writing in Arabic. My Arabic was quite strong back then.
What made you change into English? Because most of your poetry now is in English.
Studying mainly in English does affect you. And when you start, I felt like my vocabulary in English was better expressing that. And what made me, encouraged me more to publish my first poetry collection was I was participating in English poetry forums, international ones, and then I found some foreign poets, encouraging me to get published. So I started trying to get published, and I found that it's even more important to send a message so that everyone around the world could listen and could know about things. Actually, I was quite shocked when I found out a Pakistani friend never knew where Darfur is, or they never knew actually what Palestine was facing, or what is the Arab-Palestinian, Arab-Israeli conflict about. And many people, I was, on the BBC forum, they had a forum. I was surprised. They thought that it was the other way around, that the country was Israeli and then Palestinians came and take it and stuff like that. So that made me, stimulated me a lot to we have to send the message.
And that's why you wrote one of your poems.
I started that's why I started looking for ways to publish my poetry collection, but I never looked in Egypt. I tried over in other countries, like in America and the UK and stuff like that.
And how difficult is the process of publishing a book?
To get published abroad, that would have many, when you write something about Palestine, and you will get, shocked how the Zionists, control over there the foreign press, and you get some replies like, "Hey, our children are killed too." And stuff like that. You get a bit shocked. So I've been trying for 3 years to get my collection or to get published abroad, and then accidentally I found out that there are, hey, we have publishment houses over here and we can get published here in our country. So that's then I
and that was where?
Here in Egypt.
Here,
the book is published here in Egypt. Yeah, and that's I contacted the publishment house, and they were so excited about it, and then they encouraged me a lot, but we had some trouble, and then I found out there were other publishment houses, it's not like one.
And you're planning to have an international release soon?
Not in international release, but maybe next year or something, my book would be, the electronic version might be, could be sold.
Yeah, that made it much easier for many publishers and many writers.
Not as easy as you imagine. It's not as easy as you imagine. Well, you can do it individually. Yeah, it's not to be done individually, but I'm planning to try. At least I would try. Or maybe we could get the book posted abroad and stuff. But I already have 6 poems published in annual anthologies in London. The latest was a few months ago, and that was chosen in a competition, something like that. Yeah, that was written about Palestine, and I was actually amazed they did choose it. I never thought they could publish stuff. But I'm already having international reviews through the forums and the poems published in London. So.
Can you tell us? Can you show us or read to us one of your poems that you chose to bring with you?
Okay, I was planning to read just the most recent one published in London about Palestine, since it's been 1 year since the attack on Gaza.